Wahabbites. What do you make of the situation with Senator Obama?
I was introduced to him by a friend who was raising money for him. The friend's name is Dr. Khalid Al-Mansour. He is the principal advisor to one of the world's richest men. Would you please write a letter in support of him? That's because before Obama decided to run. And he interjected the advice that Obama had taken and passed the requirements necessary to get into Harvard and become president of the law review. That's before he ever ran for anything.
And this is before the world knew of Barack Obama.
That's right. That's right.
When, where, and how should he endorse Barack Obama? And I want to approach that from a strategy point of view. If Bill Clinton follows this strategic plan, he will have one of the biggest audiences in the history of America. I decided, this is what Barack says, in Hawaii, I'm going to be an African American.
How do you categorize these two people, the Prophet Muhammad and Jesus Christ?
The Muslims do not regard Jesus as the Son of God because Jesus did not regard himself as the Son of God. We know that the Christians have a slight problem. They start at a slight disadvantage. The Muslims have some advantages, the Muslims have some disadvantages. Some of the disadvantages of the Christians is that the church fathers were the architects of apartheid. You read and you pass the message to your brother. Read. It has to become like an addiction. I think the Muslims have an advantage. We will never tell the Africans that they didn't have a part in Islam. We're never going to paint anyone white. We're going to tell everyone what they look like. But Islam changes the brother. I want to tell them there was a time when my ancestors walked on this continent. I will show you in Mexico today, in Mexico City, the statues of the Africans. The University of Timbuktu provided navigational skills. We studied astronomy, we studied navigation, and we made the trip. The Aztecs told the story. We described the copper content in the spear, the same spear as in Guinea. Napoleon said this became a problem. He said the Christians started out all right, but after the death of Jesus, they changed everything. Napoleon said this is idolatry. He said, I long for the day that Islam takes over the world, and what I would like to do is to take over Islam so I can rule the world.